Hi Leo, this is Jill and welcome to Tarot by the Sea. Right, okay, let's have a look. I've just done a really heavy reading for Scorpio, so I'm not sure where my energies are right now. This is your reading, however. This is Leo's reading, thank you. For the 21st to the 30th. I'm sorry it's so late. I've had a manic couple of days. Manic week, actually. But better late than never. Okay, let's have a look. Couple of things. Thank you for everything. You have my immense gratitude for your views and your likes and your subscribes and your everything else. It makes it really worthwhile doing these. Thank you. Mind you, I love doing them anyway. I do them even if nobody watched because they're just so much. They're just amazing. And secondly, I am doing telephone readings via Psychic Sofa. That's the organisation. I've put their number below. Excuse me. I'm just going to pick this card up. And you can ring up, and my pin is 4245, and you can watch your reading, and you can go, oh, I want to ask if, rather than putting it in the comments, and then you can ring me and ask me, and I can do your reading and find out. So, saves you having to book one, but if you prefer Skype or video, then those options are still the same. Right, okay, so let's have a look. So, Leo, my lovely, lovely Leos. It's your reading. But your cards are, yep, 10 of Cups in reverse. What's going on? Not a happy bunny. Right, you have to excuse me, talking of bunnies, right? I've just, you'll hear that noise in the background, can you hear it? Okay. I've just had a new office built today, or I've just had a wall put up for a new office today. And if you could see the state of my dining room at the moment, we've had to eat in the living room because the dining room is full of animals. Okay, I've got dagoos, I've got rats, and I've got rabbits, and all their cages are in here at the moment. So if you hear that noise, who's that? It's the dagoos. And every time I start recording, they start making noise. Right. Oh my goodness, what is going on with you? What is going on with you? What is going on with you? That's really weird because you've got the Four of Swords, but the card that just about came out was the Six of Swords. So maybe you're not quite at the Four of Swords yet. Not quite at the Six of Swords yet, but you're at the Four and you're thinking about the Six. Really weird. You've got some odd cards. Okay. Sorry, there's something just happened. I'm so sorry about the noise, I swear, but I thought I'd better do it. Okay. I'll read it as I see it, okay? I will read it as I see it. We have the Ten of Cups in reverse. Mind you, I always read it as I see it. So, Ten of Cups in reverse. Not happy home, okay? Not a happy home with this Empress, okay? Possibly marriage partner. You have the Four of Swords. You're kind of on guard, but you're not doing anything. You're just kind of holding back, but you're kind of a little bit on guard. It's not sleepless nights, but you're stressed and you're on guard, okay? But then the weird thing is, we get the Sun card. Now, I was like that. What? You've gone from, you've got 10 of Cups, and underneath it you've got the Sun. And I'm like, I don't understand. And then you get this offer, okay, or not, underneath the Empress. So maybe you get this offer from this person. You're not interested. And then you got your Ten of Wands, your Three of Wands. You're just not having it. Do you know what I mean? You're not waiting for your ships to come in. And the feeling that I'm getting with this card at the moment is that, like, the wands are behind him. It's just like the burdens are behind him. He's just like got them in the background and he's just like, yep, forget about it. He's making a decision. So he was here, yeah, And now he's made this decision. Now the reason I think I got the Sun is because if you look at the numbers on this card, right, you've got a 10 and a 9. And then you've got the I don't care, I'm not interested cards with the Empress, okay? And then you've got the 10 and the 10. You've got 10 and 10. So it's the end, almost the end. I don't care, I'm not interested in the Empress or a third party because it's a 3. And then you go to the end and the end. Okay? So you've got the end, almost the end, not interested in the Empress, and then the end and the end. Okay? And it's the 3, possibly. It could be this has happened 3 times. It could be this is one of those relationships. But you've got 3 swords as well. And you know what I said in this one about him leaving the wands behind him? It's like maybe the wands are in front, the swords are in front of him, the worries are in front of him, and one's behind him. And now he's got 2 behind him. And he's just like, yeah, walking away from 2 things. And initially there were 3. Maybe this person is like, maybe you want to get married and this person's trying to make a decision, right, crossroads. But they're going round and round and round about it. Or maybe this is you and you're going round and round and round about it. Oh God, for some of you I'm getting that it's about bridesmaids. For some of you I'm getting it's about bridesmaids. It's an argument about bridesmaids. It's like whether to have 3 or 4 bridesmaids. And then in the end, that you decide that either you're only going to have 1, or you're going to have 2, and 1 is your matron of honour. Some of you it's about bridesmaids. Maybe that's what it is. For some of you though, this is like a relationship, and then you get the Tower card. So you make this decision, and then bang, Tower comes in, okay? Then you have the Knight of Swords. Now the Knight of Swords can be nasty. In reverse, he can be nasty. Sorry, the King of Swords, he can be nasty, nasty, nasty. Cutting, detached, cold. He's not nice. He ain't nice. And you've made a decision. Possibly about a 3. And you're cutting out. You're cutting out. And actually you might be being quite childish about it. Okay? You might be being quite childish about it. But maybe it's not you. Maybe it's not you, because you're a Leo. Okay? So you're a fire sign. So unless you've got air in your chart, this isn't you, because it's all swords. Maybe you are the Empress. Maybe you're the Empress, okay? And maybe it's you that's not interested. Or maybe it's someone who's not interested in you, sadly. And you know what? He's not a very nice person, so you're better off without. And whoever this is just going off to be single and independent and just sorted, rather than this third party thing, okay? You got that third party thing, and then you're just being that, okay? Because there's no equal give and take. There's no, you've got this, okay? There's no equal give and take. This is really like either you or the other person was giving too much. One was just focused on the money, and the other person was maybe what the other person was stealing from you. Maybe someone was taking too much from you, or in fairness, you've been taking too much from them. And maybe this is causing you sleepless nights because you have got the Tower. You have got the Tower. And you're off. You're off. That's Leo energy, yeah? That's Leo moving fast. Okay. Could be messages as well. Could be messages as well. Maybe you're drinking too much. Yeah, you're just leaving, guys. You're just leaving. You're just leaving. Maybe you're trying to sort things out with a water sign. For some of you, you might be becoming unblocked, okay? This is a card. This kind of means to me usually that blocking someone, because these are messages to me, because it's like you've got the Eight of Wands as messages coming in. So in my head, it's like messages, and that person's not taking the messages, they're blocked. Okay, so maybe you're coming unblocked, and you're not waiting for your pentacles to come in, which I don't understand why it would be those two things, why you would be unblocked. Oh my God, maybe you're just letting rip. Maybe you're just absolutely, it's on top of the Page of Swords. Okay, so maybe this is like childish, and then underneath, and then you've got the King of Swords in reverse. Maybe you're letting rip. Maybe you're actually saying what it is that you want to say, and then you're just walking away. Ouch. I don't want to get on the wrong side of a Leo, I swear to God. And there's no Ten of Pentacles here, and this is pretty much the same as the Six of Pentacles, which you got as well, and it's coming out on top of it. It's coming out on top of it. There was no equal give and take in this relationship, okay? There wasn't. Or in this case, I think maybe you've got more money coming in than going out. So it could be a job as well. Could be a job as well. Some of you are stopping drinking. Some of you are stopping drinking, or cutting down on your drinking as well, because you've got the Nine of Cups, which I said you might be drinking too much, and then you've got the Eight of Cups, and then you're walking away. So maybe you're cutting down on your drinking, and if you've been drinking too much, that's a good thing, and you're getting your balance. You're getting your balance, and maybe that's making you a little bit more like the King of Cups, though I'm not that keen on the King of Cups. Then the King of Swords, who I like even less, because him in the, yeah, I don't really like the Kings. The only one I kind of like is the King of Pentacles, and even he's a bit smug and just all about his money. The King of Cups I don't like. If you look at his face, he looks really kind of lechy. He's kind of like, you know, yeah. And then, but this guy is just like full on, just total lech boy, okay? He's got his wand out and everything, do you know what I mean? He's just like, mind you, he's kind of fondling his wand at the same time. Dirty buggers. But you're not feeling trapped. You're not feeling trapped. And you're not you're not the King of Pentacles either. So I don't think you're behaving like the King of Pentacles. You're not being like, yeah, you're not behaving like the King of Pentacles. You're not being the King of Cups, and you're not being the King of Wands. It's really weird, because you've got three kings next to each other, and you've got the King of Cups. The King of Wands is looking at the King of Cups, and the King of Cups is kind of looking in the King of Wands direction. But the King of Pentacles is out of there. He's upside down and he's looking away from both of them. You're not being very stable, possibly. Or you're not, or an earth sign isn't being very stable, possibly, because there's a good light. Oh, I don't know. Or maybe you're just not planning on hanging around. Maybe you're being King of Cups and King of Wands, and you're just not planning on hanging around. This isn't long term. You've got no commitment to it. Okay, you've got Devil, but no commitment to it. It's all about the passion. All right. Or you want to stay on your own. You want to stay on your own, maybe some of you. You're going inside about this love connection, possibly. And maybe you're feeling stronger. And I don't like this guy either. I don't like anyone, do I? Let's face it. I don't like this guy. He looks smug, okay? This guy looks smug. And you can see why he grows up to be the King of Cups. But it is meant to be like young love. It is meant to be like young love, and it's kind of following on from the Two of Cups. So you go inside and you think about this young love, you know, this love connection or whatever this is, and then you find that you've got the strength. But it's also an argument about 3. Okay, sorry you can't see that. There we go. Argument about 3. Yeah. But then you're feeling quite triumphant with your lover. And you're really hopeful about this. And you're off. You are off to this new romantic adventure. That's on top of the lovers as well. Okay. And you're coming out of feeling overburdened. You're coming out of feeling like you've got no options. You're coming out of feeling like you're juggling. And you're feeling quite stable. Oh my goodness, how many cards? How many cards to tell a story? Right, what else have we got? Do we have to do any more? That's only one story. Let's do a kind of worky type one. Let's do a work one. And can we have a work one this time, please? Because quite often they just do continuations of the other one. Or reiterations of the other one. But I'm just getting told we give you the main message, so do with it what you will. Give me a work one, please. Just worky. Just something else. Give me something else. Oh, please don't do this. The King of Swords, the Six of Swords is one of the last cards that you had come out. And they just put it back on the deck, top of the deck again. It's just like, don't do a continuation. Oh, Knight of Pentacles. And the Emperor. We shuffle again. So we have the Knight of Pentacles and we have the Emperor. We had the Empress last time, okay? Was she in the same position? No, she wasn't. She was where the Knight of Pentacles is. Yeah, it's this Empress who just won't make up her bleeding mind. And she might be a soulmate because she was an Empress and you're the Emperor, so she might be a soulmate. It could be the other way around, of course, obviously. Genders are fluid in these things. And you're the Magician. What's going on? Oh, for some of you that's really nice. For some of you that's really nice. It's like you want the celebration, okay? You want the celebration. But this Empress is just being a pain in the backside. She's taking forever to make up her mind about this, right? And then... But she's your soulmate because you're the Emperor and she was the Empress, okay? And then you do something happens and you manifest something and you make a better offer, maybe. Don't know why you'd have to make a better offer to make someone marry you, so just be a little bit aware of that, okay? But then there's this massive change. Maybe she wanted to get married someplace and you wanted to get married somewhere else or something. Or maybe it's to do with the number of bridesmaids. Maybe it's to do with the number of bridesmaids, and then you kind of like make something happen, and then there's this big change, and then we have this wedding, and you're feeling really happy. They're giving me this. They're going, good work. Okay, that's work to me. It's like, good work. There you two are. You're married now. Wonderful, beautiful. You're not going to get married in 2 weeks, but. You know, maybe that's the way it's going. Oh my goodness gracious me. I love that. If you're getting married, congratulations. And good work. Good work. Yeah. Can't believe they said that. Good work. Yeah. God. Yeah, stick at it. I think it was to do with bridesmaids or something, or location or something like that. It wasn't like, but you need to buy me a more expensive engagement ring or anything like that. It wasn't anything like that. It wasn't anything nasty. I think it might have been to do with family and number of bridesmaids or something, and somehow you managed to make it happen. And it's all good. Come on, quick work. 3 cards. Oh my gosh, 3 cards for work. Page of Cups. Early career, possibly. Early career, start of a new job. Knight of Swords, you're not moving too quickly, you're not making any snap decisions. And then you make a decision. Okay? Then you make a decision. then you make a decision. And the card that I almost got was the not interested card. Oh, new start. So some of you aren't interested, and some of you decide to take the new start, and the majority of you decide to take the new start. Nice. And you're very happy and triumphant. Okay. Yeah, okay. But it's taken you a while to reply, okay, because you had to have a think about it. Because there you go, you weren't rushing forward. And I think they're advising you just to be the Knight of Pentacles rather than the Knight of Swords. Have a think about it. Have a think about it. Have a think about it. Yeah, have a think about it. I think the reason that you have to have a think about it is because it's not going to be less money, but you need to think about money. You need to think about money before you leave. And it's like, are you leaving things behind that you actually need? And that's going to cause problems at home, especially if you're looking for a celebration with your Emperor. Okay, that's your wedding again. And it's just like, yeah, it's good, take it, because yeah, you'll find there'll be balance there. For some of you though, it's not going to be as much money. You're going to have less coming. Oh no, hang on. What am I getting with that? What am I getting with that? What am I getting with that? Oh, maybe you're going from 4 pentacles to 6 pentacles. Yes, maybe get pay rise. So you make a decision. They're saying it's not 7. It's not an extra 7 pentacles, but you know, you're all right. You're going anyway. You're going anyway. And you're going to be financially fine, and you're not going to have to worry about money anymore. And you're going to come out feeling overburdened, and yeah, you're not tied. I think this one is saying don't stay because of like you think you're trapped in it. Don't stay. I'm getting this thing of like, I don't want to let them down, so I don't want to go. I don't want to let them down, I don't want to go. I like the people I work with, I don't want to go. They're going to be really disappointed in me, so I'm not going to go. Don't do that. Don't do that. Go. Okay? Go. And you have your Empress. You just had the Emperor. Now you've got the Empress. Okay? Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful people. I'm going to go. I'm going to go. And I will speak to you. When will I speak to you? When will I speak to you? I'll speak to you in your December reading, which is the next one I'm going to do. Anyway, lots of love to you. Yeah, have a good week. All right, take care. Bye-bye.